Good morning. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. So, I'm doing something this week kind of to challenge myself to get to the next level. And I'm not wearing makeup all week long, so we'll see how that goes. That would be like the next level of not giving a crap about what people think. Plus I just want to give my skin some time to breathe, so like I'm not gonna put any foundation or anything on there, so we'll see how that goes. No makeup for a week. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. For me, it was actually pretty intense. Oh my gosh, it was intense. I don't know if you guys know there was a new moon on Friday, but so let's talk about the one person that you will never ever stay away from, no matter what quarantine order they place on you. There's always one person that you just cannot escape from. And I'm not talking about your family. I'm not talking, hi, good morning, Brian. I'm not talking about your spouses. I'm not talking about your kids. But there's always one person that you just can't run away from. And that person is the voice living inside of your mind. Like, think about it, guys. If you just pay attention throughout today, there is a voice in your head that just will not stop talking all day long. And sometimes that voice will even talk to himself or herself, and it would even start a debate, like just inside your mind, right? Like it would literally argue with himself or herself inside your mind 24/7. And this voice also have something negative to say about everything, right? You focus on one thing and it always have a negative comment or a judgmental comment about whatever you're focusing on, and it always finds something wrong about everything. Like there's always something wrong with something. That voice is so judgmental, it's so negative, like it just won't stop talking, right? Have you guys noticed that? You gotta really pay attention and to notice that voice that just won't stop talking. But for a lot of us, it has gotten to a point where we got so used to listening to that voice that we have even identified with that voice. We think that when that voice is talking, we think that that's us. We feel like that's us talking, but actually that's not us at all. Like that voice, if you can hear it, if you can hear yourself talk in there, that means that's not you, right? If you want to do this with me right now, if you try to say hello in your mind, like don't say it out loud, say hello. Like if you can hear that in your mind, that means that voice is not you. But we are so deep into listening to that voice all day, every single day, that we feel like that's our voice, like that's who we actually are. And to think that you're listening to that voice 24/7, that non-stop chatter, that pretty crazy voice that literally argues with himself all day long, like to think that to listen to that voice all day, like would be absolutely drive anyone insane. Hi Shelly, good morning. So like if you guys just imagine if that voice inside of your mind right now is an actual person. If you spend one day with that person, like just pretend like he's going with you everywhere you go. Think of him as like your friend or her, right? Whoever that voice is inside, like actually make it into an actual person that's not you. If you spend one day with that person, you would go insane. Like you would just go insane. But then that's like what we're dealing with every single day, guys. Like that's what goes on in our mind every single day. And that is the root of all of your suffering. Like I was really paying attention to that voice this weekend. Like I also have that voice, guys, like I do. And it was driving me insane. Like literally it was upset about everything. Like it has something to complain, it has something to be upset about. It was finding it was just finding all the little things that weren't working out, and it would just like ruminate over it. And it would, guys, this voice also lives in the past and it lives in the future. So that voice will always be thinking about something that happened in the past, or it would be worrying about something that may or may not even happen in the future. And it would just constantly constantly chattering nonstop. And that was happening to me this weekend. And it got to the point where I was just feeling like, what the heck? Like, what? I was able to catch moments, like glimpses of it, where I stood back away from that voice, and I realized that everything was fine. Like, everything was perfectly fine. It was just that voice. Guys, I do need to get a new phone holder. It just doesn't work. But that voice that just kept talking was the only thing that was making me feel like everything was not going okay. But if I was able to step back from that nonstop chatter in my mind, that's when I realized that everything was fine. Everything in this present moment is perfect. So I encourage you guys today, as you go about your day, just play with this for a little bit, right? Pretend like this voice inside your mind is actually a person that you're spending time with all day long. And to remember that you are not your thoughts or your emotions. They are all super temporary. Let me put this back. Okay. They're just temporary things that pass through your mind, pass through your body. You are that which never changes, which is just the observer of the emotions and the thoughts. So really play with this today and notice what shows up. Notice what you start to realize when you can detach from those thoughts and emotions that are not you, and know that they are the root to all of your suffering. If you can just detach from that and experience that total presence, awareness, which is pure love, well-being, and abundance. And if you can consistently live in that state, that's when you will experience heaven on earth. All right, guys, that's all I want to share today with you guys. I gotta go. I have a call at 8 a.m. So I will see you at 4 p.m. PST today for Ask Miko Anything. All right, guys, talk to you later.